Good morning, Wildcats. This week on the MWHS Wildcat News.
Millard West representing Nebraska as the highest average ACT score in Class A.
A look at the choir's holiday performance.
A feature on senior Brody Belt's athletic future as a Cornhusker.
Drama 2 showcasing their talent in the black box.
The retirement of our bookkeeper and mascot sponsor, Mrs. Hamilton.
And we hear from many students across the school about their New Year's resolution. I'm Andrew Pfeiffer.
And I'm Madeline Anderson. The Wildcats have achieved a great accomplishment this past April for college and career readiness.
With the highest scores in ELA, mathematics, reading, and overall composite scores, Millard West tops the Class A charts. We now go to Jake Janisek and Nate Thomas with the story.
Millard West was successful last year with the ACT, leading Class A with an average score of 21.7 with a 21 in English, a 22 in math, and a 22 in science.
There are a number of factors that play into getting the best score possible for the ACT. One of the most important factors is the rigor of courses. And students select courses that challenge them and allow them to grow in understanding content and curriculum. Classroom instructors are very critical to that as well. We have excellent instructors at Millard West that do a great job preparing our kids. The John Baylor test prep is an important piece as well, because what that provides students is it provides them strategies and ways to navigate the test. We want to test what students really know, and therefore we don't want things taking away from their score like time and things of that nature. So going through the John Baylor test prep, that allows students strategies to be able to navigate the test and ultimately demonstrate what they truly know and have learned in their classes and the rigor of the classes that they've taken.
The introduction to John Baylor test prep showed to be a huge success for the Wildcats with the help of outstanding work of the current seniors.
I think just being exposed to the strategies, so the strategies of test taking, because a lot of times what teachers want to focus on is the content. So for me as an English teacher, I want to focus on grammar, I want to focus on reading strategies, annotating, and understanding how to understand a piece that you're reading and how to critically think about it. But I think it's also important to have another piece of the puzzle to understand test-taking strategies, to be able to read a question, understand what it's really asking, and how to identify or eliminate answers.
Not only with test prep, the teachers did a great job preparing the students in the subjects they taught and really helped them for the test.
It seems like Millard West kids have really drive for the future. So a lot of kids are have good plans set out for them, so they take the time to study for the ACT.
This has been Jake Janisek and Nate Thomas with the MWHS Wildcat News.
Ranging from the largest freshman Voce choir to a group of Millard West alumni, the voices that filled the auditorium were nothing but exceptional.
Starting with holiday songs and ending with a flashlight spectacle, the holiday concert was undoubtedly a success. Sydney Looney and Cole Feiler give us a closer look.
Voce, cantori, and singers all performed in this year's concert. Although many people look forward to this annual concert, this year was different.
Michael Janis was the founding choir director here at Millard West and had actually been at Millard South for many years. And he passed away this last year. And so there's been a number of people that their lives have been touched and changed because of his education as a teacher, and we felt it was necessary, especially on an alumni concert where people would be coming back. There would be a number of people that would be thinking about him, and so we wanted to acknowledge him and honor him by singing 2 songs that were written in his honor.
Many students were featured throughout the show. A special group named Transcendence performed 4 songs. Each student auditioned to be a part of this group.
We didn't have as much time to prepare for it just because choir takes precedence over Transcendence, but I feel like we did pretty well.
Throughout the holiday songs, multiple students were given the opportunity to shine. Countless students performed solos at the concert.
Well, I was really scared because I've never had solo before, but once I got up there, it was not as scary because, before when he said my name, there was people that already graduated and they cheered for me a little bit, and I was like, oh, that made me feel better.
One thing that makes this concert so special is all the alumni who came back to support their former classmates.
The concert went really, really well. It's a crowd favorite because you have a lot of the traditional holiday favorite songs, and we have alumni come back and sing 2 of the songs with the current students, and so there's a little bit of a reunion aspect, and so We had great music to sing on top of those traditional tunes, but really when you get those 400 people on stage, it's pretty magical.
The holiday choir concert was a great way to get the students and their families in the holiday spirit just in time for winter break. This had been Sydney Looney and Cole Filer with the MWHS Wildcat News.
After recent head coaching changes at Nebraska, Brody Belt has received a walk-on offer for the University of Nebraska.
This offer was a big decision for him and his family, but Brody feels that he has made the right choice for his future. JD Wessel and Jaden Covert bring us a closer look.
The all-time leading rusher at Millard West High School is now a Husker. After multiple scholarship offers, including a full ride to Wayne State, Brody Belt has accepted a preferred walk-on to play football at Nebraska.
At the start of this year, I thought I had a chance, and then once Scott Frost became the coach, I realized I actually have a really good chance.
After years where the walk-on program at Nebraska seemed inexistent, Scott Frost has emphasized that he plans to return it to its roots. Homegrown kids like Brody are now being asked to join the Huskers.
I think Brody's skill set is one that can play at just about any level. It's a matter of what his work ethic will be like, and I think it'll be very, very strong. He's going to be challenged, and it's probably not going to happen right away, and he understands that, and he's going to have to earn it. But he has the skill set to find a spot on that field. Turning down a full ride for a walk-on opportunity may shock some people, but for those that know him best, there was no doubt where his heart was.
Brody knew all along he wanted to go to Nebraska, to be honest with you. He got an offer from Wayne State, but he still wanted to go to Nebraska, even if it was just for school. But with the walk-on opportunity, it was a perfect situation for us. Mike Riley and actually Kenny Wilhite was the main person we talked to. And he stayed on with Scott Frost, so when they hired Scott Frost, they told us just to hold on, and it worked out.
I wanted to just know what his heart really was and where it was at to make sure he wanted to play football, and that's what he pursued. So I'm happy for him in that, and I hope he does good in Nebraska.
It was just cool seeing how he felt, and I know that was just where he needed to be, and that was his dream to play for Nebraska. So.
Brody has always been a humble athlete. He recognizes without help from others, none of this would be possible. So when it was his time to speak, he thanked those people.
I would like to thank my mom and my dad for everything that they went through to get me here. I'd also like to thank my teammates, especially Austin and Hunter. They've been there through everything. We went through all the hard times. Summer, that was really terrible. But all the hard work they've been through there, they pushed me through everything, and I can't thank them enough. And I'd like to thank Riley, my girlfriend, and her mom for being there through everything too. And I'd like to thank also Coach Pete, great coach, and he helped me through a lot of things, get through a lot of things. He knows what he's talking about. Great man, great coach, and glad he was my coach for 4 years.
This has been Jaden Covert and JD Wessel, wishing Brody the best of luck on the MWHS News.
As the semester comes to a close for Drama 2 students, they've had the opportunity to perform 5 of their self-written and directed plays.
The Black Box is the place to be for these amazing performances. Sydney Looney was in attendance this past week.
12 students from Drama 2 performed in a showcase to show off what they had been working on all semester. 5 student-written plays were performed on the day of the showcase.
We chose as a group, so we read every play out loud that students had written, and then we voted on what our favorites were that we thought would be good for our showcase. And so I actually didn't pick them, the students picked them, and I thought they did a good job selecting the right ones.
Whether it was acting or directing, every student had a role in the show.
It's sort of weird to direct your own students because sometimes they don't listen to you because you are a student. And other times it's really easy because you are a student and you can connect with them and you're not like a teacher.
For many of the students, this was their first time acting or directing a play.
Being in the back with everyone and being under pressure. Because I don't know, I feel like everybody
everybody came together because everybody was so stressed out because they were scared because nobody really went over the lines too much. So I feel like everybody backed each other up, and it was nice to have people help you.
At this semester's showcase, all the students participated in one show together called The Wicked Machine. The show is written by alumni Monty Montalegre.
At first, I wasn't sure what direction we were going to go, and I ran into Monty at a play at Wesleyan, and I said, hey, I've got a class of 12 kids. I'd really love a cool script for them. He's like, I think I can make that happen, and he sent me a script the next day, and I thought it was super cool, so I was like, yeah, let's do it. And so we decided to, and it worked out really cool, really well, actually.
Many parents and students came out to support the class. Being a part of Drama 2 is a good way for students to get a feel for performing. This has been Sydney Looney with the MWHS Wildcat News.
She's been here since the school opened, and after 23 years of hard work, our bookkeeper is now closing the book to her career.
Cynthia Hamilton is now retiring from Millard West, leaving a legacy and beloved students behind. Isabel Johnson, Caitlin Perman, and Jaden Madden report.
Right now I'm just going to go home and clean my house and do some traveling. And my big goal is to buy groceries during the day and take my mom out to lunch. I don't have any definite plans.
No, we're planning on.
I guess I'd have to say, first of all, when I got here 6 years ago, Mrs. Hamilton was the first person to welcome me and instantly make me feel like I was at home and like I'd known her for years. We had both recently lost our husbands, and she was an immediate comfort to me. And I've told her that I will never forget the kindness that she gave to me when I first came.
Oh, she's just so cheery and stuff, and she's so passionate about it, and that's fun. Just having her so passionate, she's so nice about it, and she's a fun leader of the group.
Mrs. Hamilton is nice. I mean, a little bit on the good side for that.
Miss Hamilton, she changed my life in so many different ways. She kind of became a second mom, I guess. She really just taught me to believe in myself. It's sad that she's leaving, but I know that she's gonna enjoy having free time because she's always so busy and stuff. So
Miss Hamilton is definitely one of the best supervisors. She does her best to communicate with us, get the schedules out to us in advance so that we're not last minute trying to figure out who's doing what. If she can't get a hold of us, she'll just call us to the office. She definitely does the best she can to make sure everything works and goes as smoothly as possible. She makes sure the batteries are charged for the suit. She does the best she can, and it's amazing.
Miss Hamilton loves Millard Public Schools. She loves Millard West High School, and she is definitely the thread that is embedded all throughout this building. So I know that when she goes off to her next chapter and her next journey, she will be missed a lot.
I think she's pretty nice and pretty fun to hang out with. Thanks for letting me on the team.
It's going to be sad Miss Hamilton's retiring. I'm going to miss her a lot. She taught me lots of lessons on how to be responsible. So she was such a great teacher, and I hope she has a fun time in retirement.
Oh, I'm Mrs. Hamilton, and I am the school bookkeeper.
Warmer with the bitter rain.
This time of year is known for holiday dining, time with family, and the dreaded, often incomplete, New Year's resolutions.
For some, sticking to these goals can be quite a challenge. Katie Willard has reached out to some Wildcats to get a sense of what 2018 will hold for them.
As 2017 comes to a close, 2018 brings new opportunities. Although many countries celebrate the new year with different traditions, New Year's resolutions remain a common factor around the world. Common resolutions revolve around bettering oneself with a healthier lifestyle.
My New Year's resolution is to stay in shape and whatnot for track and cross country. I plan to follow through by going to conditioning things for track, and also my sister has the same New Year's resolution, so we're gonna work with each other to make sure we keep it up.
Many people want to try something new in the upcoming year. Whether it is taking up a new hobby, being open to learning more, or expanding one's experience. What gets many people is not sticking to a plan and breaking their resolutions.
Well, the biggest thing I thought about was that in order to do this, I need to write it down and kind of keep it maybe stored on my phone just to remind myself. And most of these things I thought were more realistic because they're more weekly than daily. So if I have a day where I can't live up to it, I still have other days during the week. So most of my things are done by a month or a week, but also I can remind myself on some of those things to do a better job of it.
Approximately only 8% of people are able to keep their resolution alive throughout the entire year. This could be due to multiple reasons, but a common one is making a goal that is somewhat unrealistic.
I think a lot of people don't stick to their resolutions mainly because it's like a lot of times they'll either make really unrealistic resolutions or they just don't put in enough effort or enough planning in order to actually stick to the resolution.
Remember that you can always restart a resolution if you break it. Good luck in the new year and enjoy the holiday break.
And that's it for this week's edition of the MWHS Wildcat News.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at MWHS Catalyst and check us out online for more articles and photos.
This has been Andrew Pfeiffer
and Madeline Anderson. Have a happy winter break and see you next year, Wildcats.